Good evening, everyone. This evening, we're going to talk about counting losers in a suit contract. And there are various ways we have to look at a hand, and I've got to get you used to seeing how do we know which is the master hand and how many losers do we have. The most important thing in playing a suit contract is to be able to know which is the master hand, usually the one with the long trumps. Once you look at the hand with the long trumps, you look at your losers. Then you look at dummy. And you want to ruff with short trumps in the dummy, never with the long trumps, because those long trumps will be with you till the very end of the hand. So I'm going to load the hands now and show you exactly what I mean. And we'll get that in now. And I just want you to know these are the boards that we're going to discuss this evening. And there's a big change because I really want you to learn from me and not from what they suggested. Okay, thank you. Someone said it was a lovely blast. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to share the screen. And let me try and get to sharing the screen with you. 1 second. I can't find the sharing of the screen. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think I've lost being a host. Kathy?
Let me check.
I've been lost as a host. That's why I couldn't find the sharing of the screen. My host is gone. Sharing gone.
It still says you're the host, but there's this.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's got host by your name. I didn't make you a co-host. I made you the host, so I'm no longer the host.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't see it. I'm looking at everything at the bottom, and I don't see me being able to share the screen at all. Not at all. Do you want me to come out and go back in, because I am not seeing it at all? I'm just recording and I don't. Oh, there. I've got it now. I've got it. Okay.
Great.
I've got it. Right. So let me share. See, it's not working. Okay, I've got it. I found it. It was hiding somewhere. Okay, there you go. All right, we're going to share the screen and go on to board number 2. That's the first board we're going to talk about this evening. And it's really simple when we know which is the master hand. We cannot play bridge without knowing which is the hand we're going to make the good hand. So we're going to learn about that, and we're going to learn about counting our losers. Right. East is the opener. East is unbalanced and will open 1 diamond.
Can you mute everybody? Somebody's got background noise.
I will mute everybody.
Thank you.
Hold on a second. Okay, you've all been muted. Right, I've muted all of you so that we won't have that noise. Right, 1 diamond by East, pass by South. West has 2 5-card suits and a really pretty good hand and bids 1 spade. Pass by North. And East has a fantastic hand. And East has to make a decision. What range is East in? We are in the maximum range. A singleton ace is worth 7 points. 4 for the ace and 3 for a singleton. So if you add up your hand, 7 and 4 is 11, and 2 13, and 3 16, 17, and 3 is 20. 20 and 6, you take partner for 6 points, is 26. You must bid 4 spades, not 3. You must upgrade with the singleton. Now that is not a sign-off bid, a drop-dead bid. The opener is describing the strength of the hand. The opener is taking the responder for 6 points. And now the responder has a dynamite hand, controlling the unbid suit. That is very important. That singleton heart is the unbid suit. And holding 2 suits and holding a 5th trump is magic. To have a 5th trump that partner knows nothing about. Well, we have to go on to slam. And on this hand, you can just bid 6 spades. And if you don't want to bid 6 spades, you can go for no trump. Blackwood. Pass by North. And now you have 2 aces. 5 hearts. If you play key card, it's a different situation, but I don't like beginners learning key card. We're dealing with people that are really 0 to 50. They don't have to learn key card at this time of their bridge career. That is certainly not for all of you, and I don't believe in that. So 5 hearts is 2 aces. Well, partner can't just have 2 aces because partner showed 20 points. So when you're missing 1 ace, you can just bid 6 spades. And that's how you have to bid it. And now, if you like this hand, let's leave the Jack of Hearts, top of a sequence. The unbid suit. They bid 2 suits. We have 2 unbid suits. Clubs is unbid and hearts is unbid. And I'm against leading doubletons. Unless my partner bid the suit, I do not lead doubletons. So I like to lead the top of a sequence. Let's look at the master hand. And this is what we're learning tonight. In the spade suit, we have no losers. The master hand is the west hand with the longer trump suit. In the hearts, we have 1 loser. In the clubs, we're missing the ace, but then we look at dummy. Dummy's got the ace. So we have no club losers. And then we're looking at 2 diamond losers in the west hand, and then we look at dummy. Dummy's got the ace and the king. No problem. Let's play them in the correct order. It's very important that we learn to unblock as well. Don't cover. Never cover if you cannot promote a trick in your hand. Now you're taking the king, and they're going to trumpet. Okay. Now we have to draw trumps, and we've got to unblock that club suit. That club suit is blocked. We have a lot of clubs here. We need to get rid of that ace of clubs no matter what happens. But before we get rid of the ace of clubs, let's just test the spades. And we get the bad news. Okay. That means that North has all the spades. Well, before we draw all the children off the streets, all the trumps, we can play 1 more spade, the jack. Costs us nothing. Let's get that little ace of clubs out of our way now. Just out of the way. Now we've got to draw 2 more rounds of trumps, but never despair. Doesn't matter. You'll get them. Get rid of them. Take that lost child running around now. And now you're in the correct hand to enjoy all your 4 clubs. King of clubs, 9 of clubs. Throw the heart away. And then you'll take the queen of clubs. Throw another heart away. And throw a diamond. And you know they've got no hearts, so you can throw the ace of hearts. Jack. Well, now you have to throw a diamond. What they throw, you'll throw. Then you'll play the 10. And now you're home. You take your 2 diamonds and you're making 12 tricks. Are there any questions on this hand, everybody? Any questions? I promise you, I will make bridge easy for you. When I show you how simple it is, once you know which is the master hand. The hand with the long trumps. And then we've got to work on our losers. And we usually rough our losers with the short trumps in the dummy. But this one, we didn't have to do that. Any questions? None? All right. So I bet you all made it. I hope you were all in the slab. All right, let's look at hand number 4. The dealer is West. 18 high card points. We are too strong to open 1 no trump. So we're going to open 1 heart. Pass by North. 1 spade by East. Pass. And now it's West's duty to describe the hand. And how do we describe our hand? By bidding 2 no trump. 2 no trump is a point count of 18, 19. If you had bid 1 no trump, you would have had 12 to 14. So we have to jump to 2 no trump. Pass by North. And now East knows that the opener cannot have a singleton spade to bid no trump. So East knows we have an 8-card major suit fit because partner promises a doubleton spade at least. So you should just bid 4 spades. And that is the correct contract, 4 spades. Okay? We have an 8-card major suit fit. Which is the master hand? The hand with the long trumps. So in the spade suit, we have no losers. In the heart suit, we are looking at 2 losers in our own hand, and then we look at the dummy, and dummy can help us, so we've got no heart losers. In the club suit, we're looking at 2 club losers in the East hand. We look at dummy, and dummy's got the king, so that gives us 1 loser. And in the diamond suit, we're looking at 2 losers, and dummy cannot help us at all. So we're never going to want to rough for nothing. We want to look at the hand and say to ourselves, we just have to make sure that we're in the right hand at the right time, and we're going to get the lead of the top of a sequence. Now, this is very important. Second hand low does not apply to declarer. You have 1 taxi back to your hand, and the only taxi back to your hand is the ace of clubs. The heart suit, there are 7 hearts between you and only 6 clubs between you. It's always safer to play the 6-card suit than the 7-card suit. So you will win the king of clubs in the dummy. You'll pay the ace king of spades and get it out of your way now. And then the king. Now I want you to remember, you've got 7 hearts between you and only 6 clubs between you. We have no idea how the hearts are going to divide, so it's always safer to use the shorter suit. And at least we left the ace of clubs in our hand. We've got no entry to get back to our hand. We need to draw that last trump. So we now play the 5 of clubs to the ace. And now we can take the children off the streets. Now, if any of you played it any other way, you're going to go down. Because I've seen everybody do that. Now we're going to lose 2 diamonds and the club. Let's go back. What happens when you do the heart? Look what happens when you do the heart. Because you think, well, I've only got 2 hearts and I've got 3 clubs. So this is what happens. You play the ace of hearts. And then you play the king of hearts. And then disaster struck. Look what happens. You go down for nothing. Now you lost the king of hearts plus a club plus 2 diamonds, and you're never going to make the hand. So always look at the shorter suit when you're playing out a hand and not the longer suit, if ever you want to get backwards and forwards between both hands, everybody. Any questions on the bidding? Any questions? None? Wow. Everyone's happy. Well, I'm happy if you're happy. All right, this is the hand I've got to talk about. I really need to talk about this hand, and I'm very, very definite about why I do what I do. I cannot help it. The old style of bridge has changed. Bridge has changed dramatically over the years. We're going to open a spade by the north hand. East is going to pass. We do not overcall at the 2 level on 5 card suits unless we have 2 of the top honors and a 6 card suit. It's called suit quality. So in this position, we would pass the east hand. And this is where I do not believe in bidding the following. Your book might say, your notes might say 3 no trump, 13 to 15, and a balanced hand. Well, first of all, you do not have a heart stopper. Second of all, I do not believe in crowding the bidding space. So when my partner opens a spade, even if I've got 3 spades and 4 hearts and 3 diamonds and 3 clubs, I'm always going to bid at the 2 level in my mind. I'm going to bid 2 clubs. Why? Because I am waiting to hear the opener's rebid. And that to me is the most important part of this game. You are the responder. As long as you bid at the 2 level, showing 11 or more high card points, it does not promise a 5 card club suit. If you had 3 spades and 4 hearts, you still would bid. If you had take away 2 cards from the club and diamond, you'd have 3 clubs, you'd have 3 diamonds, and you'd have 4 hearts and 3 spades. You can't bid 2 hearts with 4. You'd have to bid 2 clubs on a 3 card club suit. Why? Because I want you to wait and hear the opener's rebid. An opener will bid 2 spades. I've got a 6 card suit. I've got nothing more to tell you. And now you will bid 4 spades. Because you have a 6-2 major suit fit. So really, I do not believe in showing 13 to 15 without a heart stopper. I prefer to wait and hear the opener's rebid. If opener bid a spade and you bid 2 clubs, and then opener bid 2 hearts, I would bid 3 no trump. But if this is how it is, I'm definitely not going to allow you to come and bid no trump. Go slowly. Wait to hear the opener's rebid. And now, what is the lead on this hand? We're going to lead the singleton. We always like to lead a singleton. We've got 3 little trumps and we want to get a ruff. So we're going to lead the singleton. And where you win the trick, it doesn't really matter. It's up to you. You can play low. and you're going to win the ace. And now you need to look at the losers. The reason I won the ace is that if the diamond's broke, I've got the longer suit in the dummy. I want to play from the high card from the shorter side first. So I'm looking at no spade losers. Which is the master hand? The one with the long trumps. I'm looking at two heart losers. I look at dummy. Dummy can't help me. I'm looking at the club losers. Dummy's got just the ace. So I've got one club loser, two hearts, and I have no diamond losers because the queen will take care of my 7 of diamonds. So if I'm going to set up my hand, we're going to draw trumps. We're going to take the 7 of spades to the high card from the short side first. I do that all the time. And now you're going to play the jack of spades. And I want you to look at all those spades. The king, the queen, the 10, the 9, and the 8 are all the same value. Do not make a mistake by playing the 8 of spades. And now you want to get back to your hand to draw the last trump and look at the disaster that has struck upon you. Now you're in trouble. Now you're in big trouble. Now you're going to go down all for nothing. So we're not going to do that. We're going to learn to overtake. And it's very important that you overtake that jack of spades with the king. Don't be greedy. Take the king and put it on the jack. It's the same value. Costs nothing. And then play the queen. And now you can never go down. Because all you're going to lose on this hand is 2 hearts, the 8 and the 3, and 1 club. You've got the ace of clubs for the 8, you've got the king of diamonds and the queen of diamonds, and you will be able to lose 3 tricks. Do you need me to play it out? Can someone tell me? Do you want me to? I don't have to play it out, do I?
No.
I think it's pretty easy. All right? Okay. So that one is finished. And I want to talk to you about the next one as far as bidding goes again. Number 11. I want you to remember the principle of this game. The opener describes, the responder decides. The opener shows and tells, and the responder asks and listens. And that is what makes bridge so easy. Once you're the responder, we have to see what the opener is going to do. So let's look at hand number 11. And I really cannot believe the way I see some of the bidding that goes on. I've seen so many mistakes at the table, it's amazing. Right, the bidding should go as follows. 1 heart by south. They pass this hand with only 5 clubs. Okay. What are they going to bid for the next bid here in the north hand? And that's the problem. What do we bid? You can't bid 4 hearts. Some people play 2 no trump is 13 to 15 and a balanced hand. How can you deny 3-card heart support? You don't want to do that. You can manufacture anything you like, but let's wait to hear the openers rebid everybody. We can't bid 4 hearts. It's the weak freak. That's a very weak hand with 5 trumps. So all we're going to do is bid 2 diamonds. Our 4-card minor partner, I have 4 diamonds, 11 or more points. I want to hear your rebid. And this is where we need to learn. We cannot bid no trump with no club stopper. We have no club stopper in this hand. So it costs you nothing to tell your partner 3 diamonds. You like diamonds? I like diamonds. I have no other rebid. Pass. And now you can bid 4 hearts.
He's true to who he is, right? He is angry.
A lot of people and teachers teach the system of 2-no trump showing 13 to 15. Those days have gone, everybody. We don't do that anymore. We are not going to crowd our bidding space. We're going to go very slowly to wait and hear the openers rebid. And that's what I want everybody to do. Go slowly, and you will never be in trouble. All right. Are there any questions on this bidding before I proceed?
So you wouldn't bid Jacoby 3-no trump either?
You haven't got 4 trumps. Jacoby 2-no has to have 4 trumps.
No, 3-no trump.
I would never bid 3-no trump ever. I think it's one of the worst bids. First of all, I'm not stopped in clubs. And how do I know that 4 hearts isn't a better contract? And that is why it's very important to go slowly and make a bid at the 2 level. There is no rush. We, the responder, as long as we bid a new suit, partner can never pass us. So I don't want you to do that. I like 2 diamonds. I like 2 clubs. Anything, slowly bid. Whatever you can do, go slow.
So you don't play Jacoby 2 or 3-no trump?
No, I played Jacoby 2-no. That's a convention that people play with 4 trumps. But I don't play the old way, the old-fashioned system of 2-no and 3-no ever. I think it's one of the worst systems in bridge because you're taking away all the space from the opener in order to let opener describe her hand. That used to be. It's old-fashioned. It's history. I don't want you to do that anymore. I think it's more important as a responder to go slowly and hear the opener's rebid. Don't do that. And also sometimes you want the opener to be the no trumper and the declarer. Not on this hand, but there are other hands where you might want to do that. And they could use, you know, whatever it is, the first so many club tricks or whatever. Go slowly and find out. Costs nothing. When partner bid 3 diamonds, you know partner's unbalanced. Because if partner was balanced, she'd bid no trump. So you know partner hasn't got a stopper in one of the suits, right? When she bids 3 diamonds. She's unbalanced. Does that answer your question?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't. All right. Ask me some more questions related to this bidding sequence. You open a heart and partner bids 3-no trump. 3-no trump says I'm balanced, I'm flat. I've got 3 hearts with you. Are you going to take it out? I don't know if you want to take it out. You're going to trust your partner. You've got one of the worst shapes in bridge. 5, 3, 3, 2. 5, 3, 3, 2. If we switch the clubs around, we take the first 5 club tricks. But I don't see why we can't go slowly. By bidding 2 diamonds at the 2 level, we'll wait to hear the opener's rebid. If opener bids 2-no to show stoppers in all the unbid suits, that's fine. If we switch the clubs and diamonds around in the south hand and made the king, jack, and another diamond the clubs and made the 2 little clubs 2 diamonds, you would bid 2-no trump. That is entirely up to you, but I don't like that other way they used to play in the olden days. Not at all. Any other questions that I can help you with so you can see what I mean? None?
No. No, okay.
I'm happy to answer any questions, so please tell me. Any other questions? Okay. And we're going to get the lead of the king of clubs. And which is the master hand? South. South has the longer trump suit. So looking at the hands, it looks very comfortable that if the hearts break 3 and 2, we have no losers. In the spade suit, we have no losers. In the diamond suit, we have no losers. And in the club suit, we only have 2 losers, the 6 and the 3. It looks very easy. So let's play and look what happens because of a bad break.
The nature of the column scan. What are you trying to say? What kind of the game say? Do you remember the headshot background? Thank you both. Thanks, Coach. Coming up, Donald settled out union workers to the richest man on earth. Sean Fain joins me on that.
And you trumpet. All right, so now we had a 5-3 fit, and we hope that the hearts break 3 and 2. So what can we do? We'll play the ace first. I always love to play from 2 honors first, not that I have the 10 in my hand. That looks very ominous. Let's go to the high card from the short side. And we get the bad news. Never despair. We'll play one more trump. And leave them with a good trump. If they've got a good trump, they don't have to have your trump. And all you do now is you just run all your suits. King of diamonds, they can take their jack of hearts when they like. You don't care. They're never getting in to draw your trump. Because you've got control of all the suits. And if they rough it, it doesn't matter. And if you want to rough it, you can rough it. I mean, if you really feel like roughing it. And you can play another club, they've still got another trump. So nothing can happen to them. And now the spades are yours. And you make 4 hearts. Are there any questions, everybody, on the bidding? The play took care of itself. But it's the bidding that I want to make sure that you, the responder, are going to go very slowly. Now, on Thursday, I'm going to go more into detail on the play of the hand with your winners and losers. We count the losers first, and then we decide how we're going to proceed when we've made the decision, and we're going to reinforce it on Thursday. This is the basics of play of the hand, counting losers. Are there any questions, everybody? Any questions? I love questions. No one's asking me anything. Any other hands? No other hands?
Board 2. 2.
Which one?
2.
12.
Yeah,
Okay, who said
I
first?
like 12.
How many were? Okay, I'm going to do 12 because I'm right here at 11 on my screen. So I'll do 12 and I'll go back to another one after that, okay? And we'll talk about it. I don't know the hand, but we'll look at it together. And then I'll go back to, I think someone said 2. I'll go back to 2 after that, okay? Let's look at this hand. We can't make a preempt with a 4-card major and a void. I'm averse to doing preempts with a void and a 4-card major to an honor. If it had no honor, I don't care. If I was minor orientated, if that king to 4 hearts was king to 4 diamonds, I will preempt 3 clubs. But I don't like to do it with a 4-card major to an honor. So I'm going to pass. And now I'm going to say pass by North. And they're going to open 1 diamond. And South is going to pass. And now you can't bid 2 clubs because that shows 11 or more points. So you're going to bid 1 part up the bidding ladder. Pass. And now you're going to bid 1 spade. I'm unbalanced partner. Pass. And now you can't leave one spade. You void in diamonds, and you cannot bid 2 clubs. Because now they're going to think you've got 5 hearts and 5 clubs, seeing you passed originally. So in this situation, you'll have to bid 1 no trump. And it's going to go pass. And now you want to bid 2 diamonds. And now we're really going to get ourselves in a knot, because you don't want to leave 1 no trump with a singleton. So you're going to bid 2 diamonds. Partner, I don't like no trump. I got a 6-card diamond suit. Pass. And now you either pass or you bid 3 clubs to say, I've got longer clubs. I'm getting out of here as fast as I can. And I would be passing 2 diamonds. I'm quitting. I've got nothing more to say. I'm quitting. What was the contract?
It was 2 diamonds, but I went down.
Well, I know. What can we do? It's a misfit. It's a misfit. But I'll tell you what I like to do, but you don't have enough entries to ruffle those clubs with those diamonds. So there's nothing you can do on this hand. You're all going to go down. You're all going to go down. You don't fit, you quit. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. If you'd open 3 clubs, things would take on a different turn. And if you open 3 clubs, it's going to go pass, 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 and you'll be playing in 3 clubs. And that's where you'll be playing. And you'll be much better off in 3 clubs, but there's no guarantee. You're going to lose 2, maybe 3 hearts. How are you getting to the dummy? How are you getting to the dummy? I don't think you're ever getting to that dummy. So you could lose 3 heart tricks and 2 clubs. You're going to go down and maybe 1 spade. You're not making 3 clubs either. So it doesn't matter. It's one of those hands. Okay?
Okay.
Somebody said they wanted 2. Number 2. Am I hearing right? Anybody? But we did 2 already. So what did they want? Please tell me.
Really close states every single Sunday.
I heard. What did somebody else want? Please tell me, everyone.
Governor's race, Senate race.
I guess they're gone.
Oh, they're gone? Okay. Whatever. Is there anything else that you want to ask me on any of the other hands? I can discuss them with you.
Yes.
That were of interest to you.
And now with that volunteer enthusiasm.
Any other hands? I haven't studied them. I just knew about the 4 hands, and I don't want you bidding no trump. I want you to go very slowly. Find out more what partners got. It's much better bridge. Much better bridge. No other hands worth discussing?
No, very good.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'll stop sharing the screen. I'm very happy that you're all happy, and we'll consolidate everything on Thursday evening. And I hope you enjoyed it and had some fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
very much.
Pleasure.
Hey, Charles. Charles.